matchup. It was quite an upset to see the wildcard team advance in our previous war. Chang Dance with 13 stars in their opening match, very close to 14 off of a 99% 2-star finish. We're so super close to advancing over the Queen Walkers, and just by a slip of the wrist moved down to the lower side of the bracket. On the other side, 11 Original only picked up a single 3-star thanks to Eve Mark in the last moments of their war against Vatang. They are really gonna have to accelerate quickly if they want to get the victory in this, what could be their last war of the World Championship.
You gotta bring the pain, and Li Feng is doing just that. I'm calling this a hybrid smash. We got 2 Yeti, we got 2 P.E.K.K.A.s ready to smash this base. Gonna go ahead and send that battle blimp in to take down the town hall. It'll also pull out that clan castle and secure that first star, and then we'll just see the smash troops, the Yetis, the P.E.K.K.A.s, and the bowlers just run right up the middle as we have a jump spell to access the core.
It's pretty atypical to see 3 Inferno Towers all in the same compartment. 2 sets to single and 1 set to multi, so also a versatile defensive setup here. Well protected behind multiple layers of walls. The Queen is going to have none of it, though. Pops in and takes down one of the Expos and goes in for the kill now. Jump Spell is waiting in the wings. Lei Feng hasn't dropped it yet. He's instead just going to bash those walls straight down the old-fashioned way, and here they go. Bowlers ejected by spring traps and a rage spell dropped on top of another raid spell. He knows that this is the most crucial moment of the raid bash.
These troops are raged and angry. That Warden ability was so nice through that. The nice thing here is you have those raged P.E.K.K.A.s who can actually shred through a wall. Look at this. We got that brand new Royal Champion skin on the Royal Champion through the south side. Going to take out that Eagle Artillery, and Li Feng is looking strong into this final couple of compartments. We have the Queen's ability and the Royal Champion's ability. I like the way this is shaping up, Woody.
Royal Champion putting the cooler on there with the winter skin. Lei Feng has lost most of his troops, but the healers are keeping those heroes topped off. Throw the shield, get another big shot in as the freeze spell goes down to silence that scatter shot. Chucking the spear, but hasn't finished off. The last defenses left. There's a few more in the left side corner, but I think he's got enough firepower to do it. Skeleton Trap just barely stabs down that Royal Champion, and that will cost Lei Feng some time, but he's got so many troops and plenty of time to do it. Bash, it looks like we've got our first 3-star.
Li Feng gonna come in for Chang Dance and put up the 3-star, exactly what the doctor ordered on this hit. Those witches came in so nice to help clean up that far side of the base, and the Queen beats through that final wall, and boom, destruction. There we go with a 3-star to start us off.
Bearing his fangs, the tiger of Chang Dance, Lei Feng, scores the first triple, and it's back to 11 Original now. Eve Mark, the MVP of that squad, walloped his base, just absolutely destroyed with plenty of time left for cleanup by Lei Feng. They're happy, but they're not gonna let that win get the better of their judgment. They'll be watching closely as Eve Kale moves in next. The hybrid army will start with a Queen charge, 5 healers to back up that big push in. This is an interesting base design here, a really big alleyway in the bottom right corner of this base. Eve Kale is not going to have to worry too much about walls since he's just going to be hopping over with hogs and miners. But is there anything that stands out to you, Bash?
But it looks like he's going to take out that Inferno compartment and then charge the Queen. He may try to push her in, but I honestly, I think what he may do here is have this Queen walk around the exterior and then send that hybrid right at the town hall here. We'll have to see how this develops. He does have the 2 wall breaks, so he can wall break the Queen in if need be. It'll be interesting to see how this develops. Remember, Eve Kale had that little bit of a misstep in their first matchup, so looking to redeem himself here with a 3-star.
Well, we're looking at Lei Feng's base, but I think Eve Kale sees a pin cushion. This really well-protected Archer Queen only has to face a couple defenses at any given time. Sends in a balloon to try to air sweep for a Seeking Air Mine, but doesn't catch one this time around. The Super Wall Breaker will crash through the first layer of that compartment and will give the Queen an easy access to the Town Hall. The first minute has passed up, though, and Eve Kale is taking his sweet time with this setup.
A great charge in here to get that Town Hall down. And if he can keep this queen healed, which she should be fine, he'll be able to pull out and deal with that Clan Castle. This is a great charge. Look at this next super wall breaker coming in to that final, or the next compartment rather. And we have the hybrid starting in a precarious spot here.
Inferno Dragon.
9 o'clock position, gonna have to push everything in with the king.
Forces out a freeze spell, and it's perfectly placed to stop that Inferno Dragon. Archer Queen is getting healed back up, but that Inferno Beam dishes out a ton of DPS, and Kale's got to get the relock on there soon. She's popping down the pups, and there goes the Dragon to the poison spell. Sends in the heal to keep those miners happy, but they've only got one left and a lot of base to cover. Half the base still stands with only a minute for cleanup, and they have got to move fast, Bash.
This hybrid is going to jump over and go under the walls. The queen's going to come over here and have access to that final scat. No, queen, what are you doing? The queen is beating on the wall. Perhaps the builder hut there, the closer target, getting her attention. And finally, she's going to go over to take out that scatter shot, giving this attack a little bit more hope as these miners and hogs are fading quickly, but we still have hero abilities to try to save it. But man, this is going to be a tough finish with Kale with the Tesla farm right there by that wizard tower.
Defending Royal Champion forces out the Queen ability, and that's not great news for Eve Kale, but he still has a ton of hogs and miners left on the bottom right side. Well, not many hogs, but the miners are still there, digging straight through and demolishing these bases. Undermined! Eve Kale is going in deep for the triple. 18 seconds left for cleanup. The Tesla farm up top. Can he get through it, Bash?
This is gonna be such a close finish. 6 more buildings.
Boom!
Giant bomb explodes. 6, 5, go miners, go! All you have to do is get through the storage, and it's gonna be devastation with the 99% time fail, Banks.
Oh, a 99% time fail for Eve Kale. Not what they were looking for with Chang Dance put up such an amazing first attack. So unfortunate. However, put themselves in such a great standing percentage-wise, so it's not, all hope is not lost yet. We still have plenty of attacks to go, Woody.
But it's all about keeping pace with your opponents. Chang Dance got the 3-star. So for 11 original, just to put up a 2 is not gonna be enough. It's just really slim pickings to, latch on to the 99% and say that that's gonna be a good result. Eve is now far behind in my book, and Chang Dance are looking to secure their lead. GYY will be the man to do it. He's got 7 Electro Dragons and a lot of rage to zap through this base. Electro Dragons like to get lots of chain damage in there. They go really slow, and so that's why GYY will waste no time on the initial setup. This is just going to be a pancake slap to the bottom left side of this base with an easy entry, trying to knock down as many air defenses as he can early on. Eternal Tome will protect him as well. He is really putting it all on the table, Bash.
These Electro Dragons getting through. The Yeti Blimp gets through and takes down the Town Hall. And look at this. The Electro Dragon attack does not mess around. This one flies through so quickly. And check this out. We've seen these Electro Dragons crushing bases thus far in the World Championships. And I think that trend is going to continue as we have the King and Queen working around that top side supporting these Electro Dragons. And there's not going to be much to stop them. With one more freeze spell, he's going to have to hope that they get distracted by something. It's not going to happen with the freeze spell coming down. Woody, what a quick attack!
Smash it, Bash! GYY drops the final freeze on the Royal Champion rather than the single target Inferno, and that might cost him a dragon or two, but with the rest of the heroes looping around the top side, he's looking pretty strong here. Unfortunately, actually misses the target on the single and forced to use that Royal Champion ability. Still holding on to the Royal Cloak, though. He had a little bit left in the tank to get it done, and GYY in record time with a minute and a half left gets the triple. Back-to-back Chang Dance are dancing on Eve's grave.
They are bringing the fire, showing why they are in the World Championships. It's really interesting to see on these few Electro Dragons attacks, they have crushed the bases. The one we saw didn't even use the Royal Champion. He didn't need too much from the Royal Champion, really just the Seeking Shield to get down that single. The pressure is on. You were right. The 99% seems really good, but when you're going up against Chang Dance, who is on the cusp of putting up 14, every star is going to count in this war. And we're going to have Eve Muffin coming in next with a Queen Charge Hybrid against Sue's base.
Let's see if he can put a little sugar on top for this 11 Original squad to get a tasty morsel out of Nishang Dance. Taking a bite in the top side. Over on the left, he's got multiple heroes getting deployed early on to take out some easily grabbable defenses here, setting up for the minor heavy hybrid comp that will be backing up later on. I'm seeing 2 single target Infernos, so those aren't any going to be much of a problem at all. Eve Muffin also grabs a scatter shot early on with this Queen dive into the top compartment. Healer's backing her up really well with rage spells will keep her nice and tight, Bash.
That Queen is going to be able to charge in here. The Clan Castle troops being pulled out may be an issue if that Royal Champion steps up, but a great use of the freeze spell here to freeze all those Clan Castle troops and the Royal Champion so his Queen doesn't take too much damage and try to force out that ability, and setting up the hybrid and getting going early. He is not risking a time fail. He's got his funnel set, and here come the miners, here come the hogs. We're going right at the Town Hall, Woody.
Might have been a slight overcommit with the freeze. Maybe he thought the Royal Champion was engaged or there was an Inferno Dragon in there, but either way, Eve Muffin's Archer Queen charge at the top is exactly what he needed. A nice Eternal Tome from the Warden to protect as those troops path over the Town Hall and knock it apart. The first Inferno Tower being engaged, and it is wiped out. A multi in the bottom corner is going to require heal spells, though, and Eve Muffin is not too shy to drop it in. The first one's down, and the second will be coming in short after, but keep an eye on the Queen up top. She has got to survive the scatter shot and Eagle Artillery raining down Hellfire on the main phase of the attack.
The Queen will get through there and take down that scatter. It's going to be on the Hogs and Miners to finish off that bottom portion because the Queen is back to full health. Hogs and Miners, do your job, and we're going to get a triple here for Eve Muffin. This is going to be a nice finish. The Queen stuck on a wall. He did try to wall break, but the wall breaker went to a more interior compartment. But check this one out. This is exactly what Muffin was looking for. Didn't waste any time, set that quick funnel, and pushed his troop inside the base. And it's exactly what they needed. This is what 11 Original needed to do with this attack. Respond with the 3-star, get themselves back in the ballgame.
11 Original will hang on. This is exactly the sort of offense that we have been waiting so long to see from them. Now, with 2 really strong strikes back to back, they will be down to start in Nishang Dance. Only 1 single building stands across 4 attacks so far. But unfortunately for 11 Original, it was on the other side of the map. They pick up a triple here and will still be able to survive. But Banks, I think it's still in Nishang Dance's favor.
Indeed it is. Half a percentage separates them, but we also have that additional star that 11 Original need to make up at some point during this war. But what an incredible attack by GYY, I have to say, from Nishang Dance. Absolutely obliterated that base. So 11 Original on the back foot right now, but we still have plenty to go, Bash.
In their first matchup today, Sue was the lowest attacker with a 2-star 88%. Just wrap your head around that. A 2-star 88% was Nishang Dance's lowest attack. He's going to come in with that Queen Charge hybrid and look to respond with a 3-star and get himself back in the game mentally and get his team even further. Starting off this Queen Charge, he does have the wall breaker coming in, but that wall breaker going to a different compartment. Maybe not what he was looking for there, Woody.
The furthest that 11 Original ever advanced in a monthly qualifier was to the semifinals, and it was because of Nishang Dance in the August qualifier that they were eliminated. They are seeking revenge, but it seems like it's playing out the same way as before, as right now the 13-10-star win that Nishang Dance had last time is still the storyline of the day right now. Nishang Dance's Sue was one of the players to get a triple against 11 Original last time, and with a deep charge over on the right side corner, this Queen ought to be able to take down the enemy Eagle Artillery if she can just hop over that wall, finish it off somehow. She's going to go on the Clan Castle first though, Bash. Where's she going after that?
He's going to try to push her towards the Town Hall with the hybrid coming in at that top portion. He tried to wall break in here, but the Queen is able to sneak in there. She'll break through this wall and be able to get to the Town Hall, and he's got a really great shape for this hybrid. A good path down and through the base. Warden ability comes out early to protect everything through here, and I like the way this is moving. Queen's going to have no issue getting this Town Hall down with her ability still in hand, and this is off to an amazing start for Sue. I think we may be looking at another 3-star for Nishang Dance.
Heal spells all deployed, and Su just has a rage to stack on the back, but it looks like he's gonna survive. This attack is going great. Su holding on to that Royal Champion, the Royal Champion and the Archer Queen's ability until the very end. Just one single target Inferno left, but now that it's already locked on to Hog Riders, he should have no trouble ripping it apart. Nishang Dance are undefeatable right now. 3 attacks and 3 stars each. That's a total of 9 on the board and 11 original. If you thought that they were doing well with a 99 and a 100% off their first 2, man, have they really got their work still cut out for them as Su keeps the pressure going strong.
Woody with the quick math, perfect 3 for 3. Nishang Dance bringing the heater, 11 original. The pressure is on. You have to keep it going. You have to respond with another 3-star here on this next attack because Nishang Dance is not backing down. They're not giving you any space. Oh man, this is a crazy close war right now. Eve Mark's gonna have to come in and step up to the plate next for 11 original, Woody.
Frustration and exasperation on the faces of the 11 original players, but it is just the playbook for Nishang Dance. I mean, take a look at their mascot. Their shield has got a phoenix on there, for God's sake, Clash Bashing. That is proof positive that they know that they are never out of it until they're out of it. They may be in the lower bracket, but just like a phoenix, they are seeking to rise from the ashes, and with 3 stars already, teams on the upper bracket have got to be shaking in their boots.
Rise from the ashes indeed. Nishang Dance did not get beat by much. One building, so they really are deserving here to rise up from the ashes. But you know 11 original isn't going to back down. They're not intimidated. They've been on the grand stage before. They played in multiple events. Let's go ahead and see what Eve Mark's got for us. We got the Royal Champion starting in here. Look at all of those skeletons spawning out of that trap. The Royal Champion goes down perhaps a little prematurely.
Low start for Eve Mark, but remember, he was the only player on this squad to get the triple for his squad. So if there's anyone here who's gonna keep them in it, it's gotta be Mark. He has set his eyes high on that 3-star, but it is slow going so far, Bash. I'm just waiting for some fireworks to start going off. He's mashed his way through the bottom right side of this base, but hasn't really encountered much of the juicy big core defenses up top yet. He'll have an easy stab at the town hall, but 3 stars is gonna be a long slog to reach it.
And we see that double poison coming in to slow down the headhunter, slow down those super minions. But it's going to force the queen's ability. He has to use a freeze. That's 3 spells committed to the clan castle troops alone. Going to go ahead and drop another freeze to ensure that the queen gets the town hall. Just barely gets the town hall down, and he's setting up for a decent path for his Lalo. Gonna go ahead and zap out. I think that was an air sweeper right there. I like it, Woody. Flying in now from that 2 o'clock position.
That seemed almost as if he was holding on to that lightning spell to drop on the town hall in case the queen hadn't finished it off. We're watching now as the lava hounds are getting heated up by an inferno. It doesn't completely go down though, and Eve Mark will still have a little bit of protection out in front. He's saving 10 of the balloons, just drop on the top left side of the map and provide additional support. Lava hounds still going out in front, blocking for some of these loons, but a multi-target inferno starting to heat them up pretty fast. That's gonna be a haste spell to get them on the target again. Tesla's popping up all around. Big air bombs exploding in the balloons' faces. A defensive Royal Champion stabbing away at the Grand Warden, and that's a big loss for Mark.
The Warden goes down. These balloons are taking some damage, but there's not too many defenses up. They had to get past that Royal Champion to have a shot. Oh my goodness, get in there. Oh, the balloons are going down, Woody. I think also, just to be clear, you cannot zap a town hall.
Oh, sorry. I know chat's already on my case for that one.
I just wanted to be clear. I caught it. I was like, no, Woody, no. But it's okay. It's all right. We're all good. I think he was saving those zaps in case he had to go right at the town hall. He would have zapped out the other sweeper, which was pointing towards the town hall. But it's okay. We're all good there. But Mark, oh man, not getting the job done. Not getting the 3-star. Devastation for 11 original.
A little bit of cleanup along the outer edges now. I don't think that lava pup is going to be able to finish off the clan castle, but Eve Mark is left short. 2-star and 90%. You'll now see that overall destruction ticking up to 96.3. And I gotta say, Vash, if you told me that a team with 96.3% would be behind by this much after 3 attacks, I would be really surprised. But the only way you can get that is from a perfect performance, and Nishang Dance have delivered it so far. Will Tian be the next to keep this team going. He was also one of the players who scored a 3-star back the last time Nishang Dance danced against 11 Original. Their partners in crime are going to be crying tonight if Tian can do the same as he did last time.
This is a really interesting attack here. This is more of an old school traditional P.E.K.K.A smash here. We got 3 P.E.K.K.As, we got some bowlers in there, 8 bowlers to support, and then some witches to help with the funnel and maybe the outside cleanup. Gonna start with that queen charge. I like this. This is a really classic attack that was really popular like Town Hall 12, early Town Hall 13 days. Let's see how Tian can get moving here. It looks like he's got that battle blimp selected. We may see an epic flight across this base with the Warden ability to get that blimp to the Town Hall.
This is a huge army that Tian's built up. The P.E.K.K.As are going in deep on the top corner, but I'm a little bit worried about where the pathing is going to go after that. He didn't bring any additional jump spells besides just the one, so as soon as he makes it into the core, he's going to have a tough time chopping through the remaining maxed out walls here. He's raged up his troops though, and with a big Eternal Tome, ought to be able to protect them as soon as the damage start coming in. Holds onto it, and there he pops it just so that Battle Blimp can make it all the way to the Town Hall, Bash.
That Town Hall falls, and the raged P.E.K.K.As are going to do their best to shred through this wall. As you mentioned, only the one jump, but the P.E.K.K.A is able to beat through there. Looks like we got some witches out of the Clan Castle, a headhunter, maybe one witch, a couple of headhunters, and some archers. If he can get through this final set of walls, he's really got a nice path through the back of the base with the Royal Champion at full health and the Queen with her still ability. This is looking pretty good, Woody.
Yeah, heroes should not be underestimated. Just because there's not very many troops on the map doesn't mean that this is over yet for Tian. He's got a minute and a half left and really doesn't have very many walls to hop over at this point. There's little gaps on the bottom corner there for him to be able to walk in and out of. Royal Champion and an Archer Queen have got plenty of range to knock down all the buildings that remain, so it's just a matter of marching through. Tesla pops up and will take care of the wizard that was over on the left side, trying to get the cleanup started a bit early here. Not great news for Tian, but he should have plenty of time to get it done. With 3 stars already, it looks like we're just about to see our 4th, and Nishang Dance might have secured their advancement. With 12 total, 11 original is going to have a really tough time, even if they get back-to-back triples on their last hits. Nishang Dance looks cleared for landing.
Nishang Dance coming in with the performance we knew they were capable of. That Royal Champion had to be the MVP finishing off this base. Look at that. Queen's ability still in hand, and it's another 3-star for Nishang Dance. 11 Original is going to need to keep their hopes alive with a 3-star. I feel like I keep repeating that, but I couldn't emphasize it enough. It's tough to go up against a clan that's hitting on perfect cylinders here, Woody.
Well, the Phoenix flies tonight. Excitement and applause from teammates on the Nishang Dance side. Their MVP Tian has held his head high with another triple. Perfect war so far. We haven't seen one anywhere in this World Championship Finals match, but Nishang Dance might be the team to do it. It's rare that a team in the lower bracket is the talk of the day, but if they get the only perfect war, that is what everyone is going to be thinking about tonight, Bash.
What a way this would be to finish off the day, Woody. Day 1 of Worlds, and we're on the cusp. I don't want to jinx it, but you already said the words. We're on the cusp of a perfect war. 11 Original, Eve Passy going to come in here with the hybrid, looking to keep his team alive. You know, we're not going to throw in the towel for the squad, although it looks really, really grim for them. You never know what could happen in those final attacks. But this Queen is going to charge into the scatter shot in that Royal Champion compartment and just set up nice pathing here for the hybrid.
Pass the salsa because this entry is spicy. Pase picante on the top corner. Archer Queen's gonna get a shot at that scatter shot as well, but that's just one of many compartments in this base. Really well isolated, spread out, and difficult to approach, but not too much of a worry for the main army. Hogs and miners can jump and dig underneath these walls. It's just keeping an eye on this Archer Queen that's gonna occupy Pase's time now. Gets the poison down and a rage and a jump on top. He is really meant to keep her going the distance. Siege Barracks goes down to get a little bit of additional funneling job done over on the left corner and get a nice entry point here. I guess the Hog was looking for a spring trap or something over there by the mortar, but nonetheless, the main phase of the hit is coming in, Bash.
The Queen staying alive, and here comes that hybrid, as you mentioned, right at the Town Hall. I was a little bit concerned about the pathing, but he used that Siege Barracks to cut a nice little funnel over there on that left-hand side. Queen's still going really strong. Town Hall falls with that Warden protecting the troops, and all he has to do is get through. But we see this time and time again. The Eagle, finishing on the Eagle, can be really, really rough for a hybrid attack. He's going to have to use these heals wisely and push these troops through these strong defenses.
And 14 left for the remaining cleanup, and I'm feeling pretty good that this is going to be a triple. Eve Posse is not ready to let his team down, and he is still going in strong. Archer Queen still holding on to her ability, and there's nothing really left to stop her on this map. No Infernos left. It's just a matter of time, if you ask me. With a little bit of cleanup coming in along the outer edge, archers and minions should help finish off the external storages, and I guess the Eagle Artillery will stand till the very end, but Posse is ready to knock it down. The hammer blows from these hogs are devastating. He has done it, Bash.
What an attack, and that just goes to show you the value of a great Queen charge. That was well executed, got exactly what he wanted out of that Queen charge, set up nicely with the King. And look at that, the Queen's at full health at the end of the raid with her ability, and it's a 3-star 411 original. The response, but it's going to be all on Nishang Dance's next attack. Banks, can they do it?
I mean, the perfect war. We're in the running for one right now. Parsi putting up an incredible performance with that amazing triple we just saw, but it just seems that Nishang Dance are unstoppable in this particular war, pulling out all the stops to remain in the competition and make sure they get through into day 2. So let's just see what eVision and Unit, what Unit can bring to the table right now, Woody.
I noticed right at the end of that last attack that a couple of Seeking Air Mines popped out of the Nishang Dance base. It seems like they were anticipating an attack from a different angle than we saw there. So Posse, really hats off to him for finishing that one off. But it's all about these last 2 hits. Nishang Dance with a 2-star lead just need to get another couple, and they will guarantee advancement in this World Championship match. They could also do it with apparently a 1-star and a 90%. Much more likely to be able to get the double here, but let's not count any possibilities out for Unique. Just like the other players that I've given a shout out to already, Unique got a 3-star in the last war against 11 Original and is primed to do it again, seeking a perfect war, Ash.
Seeking the perfect war indeed. And if you remember, Woody, you mentioned the previous matchup, he hit that 3-star. But you remember in the last matchup, he had that so close 99%. The tornado trap cost him, but he's off to a good, strong start here as that Queen takes down the Royal Champion. The King's going to push his Royal Champion in towards the Eagle Artillery. I like what he's doing. He is setting up really, really nicely for this Lalo phase. He's got 30 total balloons. He still has 1 more lightning spell with 3 haste and 2 freezes. It's going to be a strong push through here. He's going to be able to get that Queen down, and he pulled out the tornado trap. Oh man, I like what he's doing. Popping off that Royal Champion Seeking Shield, gonna get down more key defenses. Wow, Woody, what an opener.
It is never good news when your Eagle goes down before it's even been activated. Unique saw a perfect opportunity to penetrate defenses along the left side of this map, and just with his hero stab has taken down almost 40% of this base. Impressive value for our final striker here, but he spent a lot of time doing it, and that's just a minute 20 left for the remaining cleanup. Remember, a 1-star 90% or a 2-star would be enough to guarantee Nishang Dance to move on, but they have got their sights set on the perfect war. They will be satisfied with nothing less. Balloons are coming in hot. Battle Blimp straight toward the Town Hall. Freezes out to protect them with the drop. They have done it. Nishang Dance are moving on.
Unique gonna try to finish this base off with a 3-star, getting his team into day 2 of the World Championships, but he's not satisfied until he sees 3-star scroll across that screen, and he just may very well do it here, Woody. Tons of balloons up and no splash damage to show up. Oh my goodness, I love it. Headhunters coming in to slow down that King, and they will clean up on the top side. Unique has done it. Nishang Dance is gonna get our first perfect war of this World Championship.
Unique! That means there is none other like him. Nishang Dance will put the final nail in 11 Originals' coffin, and they have gotten the first perfect war in the Clash of Clans World Championship 2020. Awesome job to them, and definitely well-deserved applause and celebration on their side of the map. That really stands out, Bash.
Oh, I love seeing the player reactions there. That's such a cool thing. The great team win there. eVision gonna look to go out on a high note. GG to 11 Original. They will be eliminated from this World Championships after this final attack, but nothing but love to this squad that we've seen in multiple events, multiple qualifiers. These guys came out, and it's hard to compete with the perfect war. How do you compete with the perfect war, Woody?
I don't know. Try to get one yourself, I guess, is the only answer there. But I think that the only matter of competition that 11 Original could have improved on was base design. I mean, with 10 stars already and going into their 5th and final attack, they could get it up to 13. That's at least average attacking for a Clash of Clans World Championship team. It was just their defenses that didn't hold up and stacked against Nishang Dance, a squad that got 13 stars in their previous war, very close to 14, might be one of the strongest offensive teams in this championship match. They were just simply outclassed. So hats off to our wildcard team, 11 Original. They have got a walk-off performance now from eVision, looking for another triple to bring his team's total up to 13. That average destruction of 97.2%, so impressive for Eve. But in the end, it was down to stars, and Nishang Dance were the team to advance.
What a performance, man. I am so impressed by Nishang Dance today. They were on the cusp of 14. They put up 15 here. You got to think moving into day 2, they are going to be one of our stronger competitors. They are in that lower bracket, so they do have to be careful. But, man, they are putting up nice scores. But let's not take away from eVision's attack here as he works in towards that Town Hall. The Warden's ability is going to go ahead and protect these witches and skeletons. Actually, no, he didn't even need the Warden's ability because they were so far back. He's going to be able to save that Warden's ability and keep these troops moving through. Hog Rider's working towards that Expo, and he's all, I like the way this is shaping up, Woody.
Eye of Thundera gives him sight beyond sight, and he peers into the distance to look for another 3-star. A constellation appearing before him as witches spread out across this base have made it all the way to the final back lines of GYY's setup. A graveyard of bones summoning so much annihilation onto these defenses will not be denied. Great job to eVision. Puts the final shot in and takes home another triple. A lot to be proud of for this squad, but it is double elimination, and this being their second loss, they are sent packing. Congratulations once again to Nishang Dance. Take it away, Banks.
There you have it, our first perfect war of the weekend. Nishang Dance will be advancing to day 2, which means, unfortunately, 11 Original will be sent home. You know that you just can't falter at this stage of the competition, but it's certainly commendable for 11 Original making it this far